This is someone who doesn't meditate. Wooga 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 wooga. Ah, I am not present. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. So I'm gonna keep scrolling on my TikTok. Oh 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 oh. Ooh. I have monkey brain. I don't know what the fuck going on in my life. And this is someone who meditates. Well, I'm not gonna waste your time or anything. So instead of teaching you how to meditate, I'm gonna start convincing you why you should meditate first, right? Because there's no point doing something without knowing why first. So benefits of meditation: you become more calm. Everyone that's never done meditation before and do meditation for 3 4 days consistently, so every day, not even for 10 minutes, for like 5 minute sessions, they become more calm. They have more control over their emotions. You know, something that you normally be angry at, you'd be there like, oh, I feel so calm. There's no anger in me anymore. Obviously, you're still gonna feel emotion. If anything, you're gonna feel more of it. It's the fact you have more control over it. And that brings the second point. You become more aware of your emotions due to more mindfulness and a more presentness in the present moment. You become more present in the moment, basically, essentially. You're more bound to the moment. You're more bound to the present, and well, the present is important because it only lasts for a moment before it becomes the past, right? And there's this big quote that Tony Starr says where it's like, all the money in the world can't buy you a single second. And that's just how important it is to really be in the moment and live in the moment and be bound to present. And that is what it truly means to live in the moment. Not go out and party and be woo woo in the raves and that and be like, oh yeah, we're living in the moment, baby. No, you're not present at all. When you're in those type of environments, you're not present at all. What I mean being in the moment is truly being bound to the moment, truly realizing that you here are in the moment. You have an anchor to the moment, to the present. Alright, that's what meditation teaches you to do essentially. It teaches you to be present. Another thing is impulse control. Every successful people have this. They've done a lot of studies on this. Every single successful person has this one trait, which is impulse control. The ability to control your impulses, to control your cravings, to control your desires. Because if you succumb to those desires, chances are you become lazy, you become arrogant, you become egotistical, you become all the things that you essentially don't want to become. And why is that? Because you're more present. Again, you're more aware of your emotions, you're more aware of yourself. Therefore, you have more control of yourself. Now, who's going to have more control over themselves? Someone that's only aware of 20% of the body, or someone that's more aware and aware of 60% of the body? Well, of course, the person who's 60% aware of their body, aware of their emotions, aware of what's happening inside them, what's happening inside your brain, your thoughts, is going to have more control. It's common sense. And guess who has more control over the body? Someone who meditates. And so now I'm going to teach you how to actually meditate, right? Again, no BS guide, business guide. Start light. That's generally my biggest advice to you. Don't go straight for like the 1 hour, the half an hour sessions every day. Start with 3 minutes, right? Because chances are you've never meditated in your life before. And have you ever heard of someone, let's say an athlete, or not an athlete, someone who's never played a sport before, like someone who's never done, let's say, football before, go on the pitch and instantly become Messi or instantly become Ronaldo? No. So in this same scenario, you who have never meditated before, right? You've never done it before. You need to start light. You need to start with small steps. So when you start playing football, don't just start straight. You don't put them straight off in the game. You don't just start putting them in the fucking prem. No, you start teaching them how to do little things. You start teaching them little drills, passing, controlling the ball, all of that little stuff. So we start little. We start small. Alright, we don't go for the hour sessions. We don't go for the half an hour session. We go for the 3 minute sessions. And your ego might be telling you, but I can do more than that. Okay, do it then. Right, when you complete the 3 minute sessions, if you want to do more, do that. I'm not saying you're not to. I'm saying if you can't do the 10 minute sessions, don't aim for that. Start with 3 minutes. Start small, and then eventually you level up. You level up this, meditation. You level up this habit. You become more consistent in this habit, and then you can start doing it more and more. It'll come easier to you, right? So start small. So that's the biggest thing I can tell you. And meditating is easy. essentially what it is, we'll do it right now, is you breathe in through the nose, you close your eyes, you sit up straight, right? Your hands relaxed, everything's relaxed, but you're up straight. You can be relaxed and up straight, right? And you breathe in through the nose, right? And when you're breathing in, focus every single ounce of your attention to that breath, right? And you can do this by having, certain triggers, certain things you look out for. For example, your chest expanding or the oxygen flowing through your nose, right? You breathe out through the mouth. And with this, you can feel your stomach relax. You can feel the air going through your mouth. You can feel the air, around your like face, cheek area, right? And you just keep doing it. Simple as that. And when you are doing it, you are going to lose focus. Right? Thoughts are going to come into your head. One of the biggest misconceptions I can think of is, oh, when I meditate, I'm not supposed to have thoughts in my head. No, you are supposed to have thoughts in your head. Someone who's meditated for 60,000 hours, right? The guy who's meditated the most in war, I'm pretty sure, and they've done like scientific studies on him and stuff, says he still gets thoughts every like 5 to 10 seconds. So no matter how much you meditate, you always have thoughts. And it's not a bad thing. The whole idea of meditation is so you become more aware of these thoughts, you have more control over them. It's not to completely block them out of your life. What type of life would you have if you didn't have thoughts? The whole point is you have more control and more awareness over them, right? So it builds a relationship with your thoughts. You feel what I'm saying? That's what meditation does, really. And so when you have those thoughts, don't stress, don't think over it, because when you're thinking, that's a thought, right? So just let the thought run and just come back into focus. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Oh, thought again in your head, okay. Oh yeah, the donut I ate yesterday was pretty cool, okay. Let that run. Come back. Focus back on the breath. And that's essentially what meditation is. It's not hard. It's just about doing it. You feel what I'm saying? What was I about to say? Oh yeah, and it's good every time you bring your awareness back to your breath, because you're anchor present. So every time that happens, every time your mind wanders and you bring it back into the present moment, you bring it back to your anchor, which is your breath, you become more present. That's like a rep. When you go to the gym, you do a rep of bicep curl, you destroy your muscle, right? That's essentially what meditation is. Every time you bring your focus back into the present moment, you become more present. And that's what essentially meditation is. And that's really about it. Just breathe. I told you all the benefits already. And eventually you'll just fall in love with it, trust. If you do literally 2 minutes a day, make a promise yourself, if you do 2 minutes a day from today on now to the rest of your life will change immensely. It is the biggest return on investment you can ever do. That I have found anyways. If you invest 3 minutes into just breathing a day, your entire well-being becomes so much better. So do it. Make a promise to yourself. The only person that benefits is you. You feel what I'm saying? So just do it, man.